Welcome to this video on conflicts of interest in public service. Today, we'll explore a critical scenario. What happens when a county commissioner is asked to vote on a project involving a developer who plans to hire their spouse? We'll break down the legal and ethical obligations, the importance of recusal, and why transparency is essential to maintaining public trust. Let's dive in.
To GS 153A-44, a commissioner has a duty to vote on matters coming before the board, but may be excused from voting on issues involving the commissioner's own financial interest, official conduct, or on matters on which the commissioner is prohibited from voting under GS 14-234 or 160D-109. In accordance with Chapter 2, Division 3 of the Currituck County Code of Ordinances, it is the duty of every commissioner to avoid both conflicts of interest and appearances of conflict. Does any commissioner have any known conflict of interest or appearance of conflict with respect to any matters coming before the Board of Commissioners in this meeting?
I'm Joanna, at Blackwater Reports, with a short message on North Carolina General Statute 14-234, and Currituck County Code of Ethics Section 2-87C. Let's break it down. A county commissioner would typically be required to recuse themselves from voting on a developer's project if there is a direct or potential conflict of interest, such as the commissioner's spouse being hired by the developer. North Carolina law and ethics codes, including GS Section 14-234, Conflicts of Interest Statute, emphasize that public officials must avoid participating in matters where they or their immediate family members have a financial or personal interest that could influence their impartiality. Key points to consider. Conflict of interest. Under North Carolina law, a commissioner cannot participate in a vote or decision if doing so would result in a financial benefit to them, their spouse, or their immediate family. This protects public confidence in government decisions and avoids any appearance of impropriety. Recusal requirement. If the commissioner's wife stands to gain employment from the developer, the commissioner is required to disclose this conflict and formally recuse themselves from deliberations and votes on the project. This recusal should be documented in the meeting minutes. Ethics Code. Section 2-87C of the Currituck County Code of Ethics states that commissioners should not allow family relationships to unduly influence their conduct or lend the prestige of their office to advance private interests. This provision reinforces the obligation to avoid participating in decisions that could raise questions about impartiality. Failure to recuse in such a situation could lead to legal challenges to the decision, damage public trust, and possibly result in disciplinary actions or sanctions under the applicable laws.
If so, please identify the conflict or appearance of conflict.
You got anything?